Question 7 say, I want to read the package, the review package. The profit is a function. The profit that the vendor make per day by selling X bracelets is given by P of X. You immediately identify que that function is quadratic function, ¿no? De parábola. Entonces, I need to find the number of bracelets that maximize the profit. So immediately identify que es the quadratic function. Identify que es expressed in standard form, and also identify que A is equal minus 0.002, B is 1.6, and C is negative 200. But I saw also that this is a parabola, but it is parabola open, down. How do you know get open down? Because A is negative. And the maximum, the problem talking about find the maximum occur in the vertex. Maximum vertex. Entonces the important formula is the formula for the vertex, H, K. H in our problem represent X value, and the X value represent in my function bracelets. And K no, K is a Y value, this is X, this is Y. And K represent money, no? Dollar. Because this is a profit is expressed in dollars. Okay, but I don't want the money, I want the bracelets. How many? So basically, the thing behind this problem is find the H. End the story. And the formula for the H is equal minus B over 2A. Substitution. Minus B, but B is 1.6. And 2A, and A is minus 0.002. I can see in the formula 2 minus. So the answer is positive. And you multiply 0.002 times 2 is 0.04. And I put in my calculator 1.6 divided by 0.004 is 400. Interpretation 400 what? What is that? 400 what? What is the 400 what? $400? 400 strawberry? What is 400 what? What is the unit of this? And the word problem. You represent the answer and come on, activate the microphone if you want to say something. 400 what? Say 400. 400 what? Bracelets. You understand or you don't understand? Guy, understand or no? Question? No? Clear? Zoom up? Zoom down? Oh, down. Up. Okay. 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 Let's move on to the problem number 8. Problem number 8 is different. A little bit. The owner of video store determine the cost is supposed to be money, it's dollar, is equal to x squared again minus 32x plus 630. Where x is the video rented daily. Find the lowest cost to the near dollar. Okay. So again, we have a function. This is a quadratic function. Standard form again. A is 2. B is negative 32. And C is positive 630. But in this case, they want the money. And remember, in the formula for the vertex, we have 2 parameters, no? H and K. H in the previous problem represent bracelet. K, I don't care. But in this problem, X represent video. And K represent money, because this money is a cost. Okay, so first of all, the sequence A, you find H. The same formula, minus B over 2A. Minus B, que es 32, minus 32, divided by 2 times 2. Is 8. Entonces 2 times 2, 4, double negative positive, and 32 divided by 4, 8. 8 videos, no? Okay, this is the H value, but they want lowest cost. And how do you know it's lowest? Because this is a parabola, and the parabola open up, and the vertex generate minimum. Minimum, que es H, K, ¿no? Ajá, entonces, in order to find the money, bueno, easy, you evaluate C and A video. A video is the number of video that generate minimum cost. Entonces, you evaluate here 2A square minus 32, A plus 630. Okay, I put in my calculator, guys. Let me off the light. This is 2x squared. That's the quadratic function. Minus 32 x plus 630. I want to evaluate at x equal 8 videos. Boom. The answer is $502. That's the final answer. But be careful, because sometimes in the test, as you H is the number of the items que you selling, you buy, okay, you offer, you rented, and the other is the money, because this is the profit function and this is the cost. Any question? No? Clear, crystal clear. Super. Let me check it, see I recorded. Yeah, I record. Thank you. Okay, super, super, super. We are the best. I want to erase the board because I move on to the question 9. Question 9 is contain different questions, A, B, C, D, E, and F. But basically it's the same thing. I repeat several times because the test repeat several times as you vertical asymptote and horizontal asymptote. Suppose the first one. A. Question 9A is f of x equal 9x divided by 3x squared plus 5. They want you find vertical asymptote and horizontal asymptote. Okay, the first thing you should do always, okay, try to create systematic this way, is factorization. Factorization the polynomial on the top, factorization the polynomial on the bottom. In this case, it's impossible, no? It's impossible because in the top we have monomial, but in the bottom we have sum of a square, que es prime expression. Si es minus, you can. Si es minus, and somehow the number involved is perfect square number, like a 4, like a 9, like a 16. Entonces you can factorization, pero 5 es stupid. Entonces no factorization. Entonces when you take, in order to find vertical asymptote, you take the polynomial in the bottom after the factorization, that was impossible, and you enforce it to be equal to 0. I suppose that you understand very well that this quadratic equation have imaginary solution. Yes or no? You want I solve, pero eso es obvio, ¿no? Cuando es plus es imaginario. 3x squared equal negative 5 divided by 3. X squared equal minus 5 over 3. When you apply square root both sides, is radical square root of the negative quantity, is imaginary. Therefore, I repeat several times, when you try to find something, we have no real solutions. We have imaginary or complex because do not exist. The fantastic conclusion is the vertical asymptote you try to find do not exist because it's imaginary. Now, horizontal, yes, we have. It's special. Because remember, the horizontal is analysis of the degree. Degree of this guy is 1. Degree of this guy is 2. When the degree in the bottom is bigger than any number, bigger than. Si es 1, 2, or 1, 3, or 1, 4, es special. A what? Yes, we have a y0. And finish A. Any question? No? Let's go to B. Let's go to B. B is G. B is G is x plus 3 over x squared plus 25.
Sir, really quick, I'm sorry, I don't want to hold you up.
Say again?
Can you explain the degree? I already got it. I just want to make sure I get it in my head right. Okay. When the degree at the bottom is bigger than the one at the top.
Bigger than the degree of the top. Yes, we have at y equals 0. This is, I call in the lecture, a special case.
So and it's always y equals 0, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
B is similar. No factorization, because it just is a binomial, only one, and this is sum of the square. No factorization. And when you set up the equation x squared plus 25 equal to 0, again, we have the same situation. It's imaginary. I put this stupid example because in the test, I do not create the test. The test is sent by email for the department. They like so much the student identification, that when the solution of the polynomial at the bottom is imaginary, we have no. Do not exist verticals. Horizontal, yes. Horizontal is similar, no? We have a special at y equals 0 because degree of the polynomial in the top is 1, degree of the polynomial in the bottom is 2, perfect. Yes, we have. We have no vertical, we have horizontal. And B. And C is h of x is equal to x squared plus 9 divided by x squared plus 1. Again, no factorization. Remember, guys, the sum of a square is prime expression, always. Impossible to do so. Now, the difference, no. The difference is nice. The difference is the classical. A squared minus b squared is a plus b. A minus b. But a squared plus ab, prime. The prime, and the polynomial in the bottom equal to 0. Again, imaginary solution, entonces do not exist verticals. And horizontal, yes, we have, because degree here is 2, and degree here is 2. Same degree as the regular case, no special. And yes, we have at y equal 1. Is the coefficients here and coefficients here. 1 divided by 1. Any question? Super. Everyone follow me? D. D is similar. H of x is 12x squared over 3x squared plus 1. No factorization, no factorization. The polynomial in the bottom equal to 0, imaginary solution. No verticals. Degree of this is 2. Degree is 2. Same degree, yes, we have. Horizontal, yes. At y equal 4. Where come from 4? 12 divided by 3. End the story. Any question? Remember, I repeat one more time. When the degree of the polynomial is the same, yes, we have. Add the ratio division, the leading polynomial in the top and the bottom. When the degree at the bottom is bigger, we have also, but at 0, always. E is P. P is equal x squared plus 4x plus divided by 4 minus 2x squared. Well, okay. I try to do my best. The factorization in the top is impossible, no? It's impossible. It's trinomial. This is a trinomial, I know. But it's impossible because 7 is prime number. 7, the only combination that we have is 7. Is 7 times 1. And 7 plus 1 is 8, and 7 minus 1 is 6, never 4. So this trinomial is impossible to break it down. However, this part, yes. This part is the difference of a square. Square root this guy is 2. And the square root this, no, wait a sec. Hello, hold on. Okay, the strategy of factorization is classic. Is there a common factor? GCF. GCF is 2. I factor out 2 to we have 2 minus x squared. And this is a difference of a square. Yes, maybe no, because 2 is not perfect square. We can. But it's not good. It's like a radical 2 is a square root this guy. And a square root this is x plus or minus. We can. Okay, no problem. Okay, but there are no simplification because this is prime, this is 2 factor weird. Okay. Let's focus in the verical acid. Verical acid is, remember, you take the polynomial in the bottom, you take the original if you want, or you take the factorial form. I prefer the factorial form. Either way. Suppose the original, so don't complicate my life. 4 minus 2x squared equal to 0. And you solve this quadratic. Easy. I move 2x squared to the right hand side. Divided by 2. 2 is equal x squared. Apply square root both sides. Plus or minus radical 2 is equal x. The basic veric acid. Veric acid number 1 is at x equal radical 2. And veric acid number 2 is x equal minus radical 2. And you can see clear here in this factor. It's the same. Either way. By the original or by factory form. And what about horizontal? We have or no? I don't know. Degree analysis. Degree of the polynomial at the top is 2. Degree of the polynomial at the bottom is 2. Yes or no? Remember, it doesn't matter the order. The order is not important. The degree is the exponent, the higher exponent of the polynomial. So, yes, we have, because it's the same as the regular case, horizontal acid that we have at y equal the division of the leading coefficient is 1 here and negative 2 here. Be careful, and negative 2 not 4, so say negative 1 half. We have horizontal at negative 1 half. Okay, negative 1 half. Very well, Flora. You are strong, guy. You are very, very strong. We're discussing in detail this part because I consider it's important. So I know in the test you can see that. Okay, number F, the last, no P, no F. F is the last one of this part. It's M of x is equal x minus 2 divided by x squared minus 9x plus 14. Okay, super. Okay, the first thing you should do. is factorization. Don't forget, please. Factorization the polynomial at the top and factorization the polynomial at the bottom. At the top, no. We can do anything, nothing. Because it's just one. But on the bottom, yes, we have trinomial. And the combination, I suppose, is 7 and 2, no? Because 7 times 2 is 14, and 7 plus 2 is 9, and negative 4. But this problem brings me new situation. One factor is common, and we can cancel out. And we have now 1 over x minus 2. Exactly. Say, Professor, the factor gets canceled, que es 2, x minus 2, is a whole. Okay, but this is not the question. The question is very acid. Okay, but this is good. So at x equal 2, we have a famous whole. But the verical acid is you take the remainder factor in the bottom, que is x minus 7, and you enforce it to be equal to 0, obviously x is equal to 7. And this is my very cast, my only one very cast at x equals 7. What about horizontal? You have or you have no? Of course you have.
Yeah, y is equal to 0.
Exactly. Degree 1, degree 2, the degree of the polynomial in the bottom is higher than, therefore it has special horizontal at y0. End the story. Any questions? No? Crystal clear? Okay. Let's move on to number 10. Okay, number 10. Number 10 question. Number 10 is easy. Number 10 is a quadratic function again. You see that the quadratic function is important. The quadratic function is important in this test. Both is x squared minus 2x plus 2. And they want that you are doing the graph. That we're doing the graph. Of course, we're using Desmos graph. And also determine the y-intercept and x-intercept. Okay, let's do it quickly. Okay, it's obvious I can see that this quadratic function is expressed in standard. A is 1, B is -2, and C is 2. And this is a parabola, and this parabola open up because A is positive, and this point is the vertex, is H comma. Let me try to find H and K. H is equal minus B over 2A. Minus B is minus 2 divided by 2 times 1. Okay, I can see double minus become positive, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. H is 1. And K is you evaluate G and 1. So you plug in, you replace. Remember, H is equivalent to X. Well, actually, it's X value. And K no. K is a Y value. You plug in 1 into the 1 squared minus 2 times 1 plus 2, no? 1 minus 2 plus 2. It's a coincidence, it's 1. So the vertex, this famous vertex, is located at the point 1, 1. And the axis of symmetry of this parabola, symmetry, is x equal 1. There's a vertical line passing through the vertex. And I know that h is 1, no? Entonces, x equal 1. And that's more I put here. Let me try to find x in a set and y in a set. Let me use the common sense and imagination. Let me try to do a roughly sketch by hand of my parabola. Before, I want to do the elegant in the Desmos, of course. The vertex is located in 1, 1. This is 1, this is 1. Why it is set, I have no idea. Let me try. Well, yes, I have idea. Because remember that y in a set is always C. And C is 2. So when you evaluate G and 0, it's obvious that the answer is 2. This 2. Because the rest is 0. But the point is 0,2. Okay, 0,2 is here. I know also that the axial symmetry is like that. Boom, 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 boom. Therefore, this parabola can open up never crosses the x-axis. Therefore, it's completely useless. Well, we can set out the solution for the quadratic equation like that. G of x equals 0, x squared minus 2x plus 2 equal to 0. If you want, let's do it now. But I predict. So the prediction is that the answer of this is a imaginary complex. Therefore, this parabola never crosses the x-axis. And using my imagination and my common sense, this point is 0,2. This point is 1,1, is the vertex. Therefore, we have one point here that is symmetric. That, by the way, is the same distance. And the distance is 1. And 1 in another direction is 2. 2,3, no? Is the famous point 2. So I predict 3 points of the parabola. You want to predict more, you can predict more, but it's enough, at least for me. Let me open Desmos to create this. Okay. Let me
Real
switch.
quick, sir, you would use the formula to figure out f of x.
Okay. Let's do it. Why not? Good.
No, I don't want to hold you up. I just want to make sure that that's what you do. That minus b plus or minus square root.
Let's do it. Why not? You see the whiteboard now or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Look, es minus b, and b is negative 2, entonces es positive 2. Doble minus, ¿no? Doble minus, become positive. Square root, negative 2 squared, que es b squared, minus 4, multiplication by a, que es 1, multiplication by c, que es 4, es 2, divided by 2 times 1, no? When you compute that part, this part is 4, and 4 minus 8 is negative 4. Wow! And the square root negative 4 imaginary. Imaginary. Exactly, we predict using the common sense here, graphical. Let's switch it to Desmos. And Desmos, okay, switching to Desmos. Remember, we are doing some problem in Desmos before, and this is the question 10. Okay, I need to create another question. Basically, in Desmos, I did only the question that involves somehow graphic part, no? Okay, this is question 10. Question 10. Okay. Question 10. The equation is, let me put y. Why not? Y equal x squared minus 2x plus 2. Boom. Okay, look at that. The vertex, look at the point, 1, 1. Blue color. And one more interesting point is comma, separated by comma, 0,2, que is the y and z. Boom. And another point I found using the symmetry idea was 3,2, no? 3,2. No, 3,3, no, 3,2. No, 3,2 no es 2, a ver, 1, 2,2, 2,2, no? I made a mistake in the paper. Let me see. 2,3. Sorry, 2,3. You're right. 2,3. No, it's 2,2. I suppose I'm making mistake. 2,2. Look perfectly. 2,2 and the 2,2. Let me fix that. This point is not 2,3, it's 2,2. Make sense que es 2,2 or no? Maybe I'm doing too fast, but in this moment I realize very well que es 2,2 because it's the same distance here. One distance to the left, one distance to the right. Say I have in 1 plus 1 is 2. And the same value of the y. Look, make it zoom to see clear. Okay, and now one more detail, axial symmetry at x equal 1. On black color dotted line. Black color dotted line. On in the story. Don't forget in the test, doing the axial symmetry. It's part of the important. The asymptote is important information. The axial symmetry is important. It's complementary tools que help me to understand the parabola, no? This is question 10. Any question? No?
Professor.
Please.
Question. Can you print that? Whatever you just graphed, can you print those?
Yes, miss. More than printed. Look, I go here, look, to this share graph, and you select export image. Yeah, I can download the image. And you send me, because you remember, one possibility is print. Let me show you how you print. You print, I suppose you right click, print, select print. you get in the paper, you scan it in your scanner, and send me back. Or much better, as some students prefer, click here and share your graph, export image. Mira, print also, export image, and download it. I don't want to do download, but you can download like a one image, like a one extension, like an image. I don't know. PNG extension. Clear, miss?
Got it.
Got it. Got it. Let me go again to the whiteboard. Do you see whiteboard? No? 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 No whiteboard? Switching to whiteboard? No. Okay, I understand. Now? Oh, yes, right? Super. Okay, let me erase completely the board. Okay, let's move on to the question 11. Question 11 is a graphic, eh? But a rational function. 11. 11 is f of x is equal 4x divided by 2x plus 6. Okay, let me start. Okay, guys, don't forget the first step. The first step, no, the step 0 is factorization. Well, on the top, nothing. But on the bottom, yes, it's there como factor. The common factor is 2. And we can simplification. Of course, we can simplification because 4 divided by 2 is 2. Actually, we have 2x over x plus 3. Okay, this is more elegant, more condensed, more compact function. Actually, we have no whole because you simplification number, no variable. Okay, now what's the next step? According to the methodology I teach you, find the y-intercept. Este valor es 0. Let's solve the fourth. Well, let's use the new one. You can use them both, but no. I prefer the new one, the easier. Okay. Entonces 2 times 0. 2 times 0 divided by 0 plus 3. Es obvio que 0 over 3 es 0. Entonces, ese famous 0,0 point. Okay, by the way, when this situation happens, this is both. This is x and y intercept. Equal to 0 es equivalent to say que 2x over x plus 3 es 0, que es equivalent to say que 2x is 0 divided by 2, x is 0. And one more time, we get the famous 0,0, que es both x intercept and y intercept. Okay, let's move on to the vertical asymptote. You have? Yes, we have. Yes, we have add. You take the polynomial at the bottom and force it to be equal to 0 and negative 3. You solve this equation. At x equal to negative 3, we have down, vertical asymptote. Horizontal asymptote. Let me analyze the degree. Degree of the top is 1. Degree of the denominator is 1. Yes, we have. Add y equal 2, I suppose, no? Because it's the division 2 divided by 1. We have horizontal. Okay. Symmetry. I suppose that we have no symmetry. No. Why not? Because the function is f of x equal to x over x plus 3. When you replace to make a reflection x or negative x, we have minus 2x over minus x plus 3. This is no identical, no, and no totally opposite sign. Entonces es neither. Okay. One more information. Well, we need the additional point. The additional point is, let me see, this is my x-axis. We discover one point here that is 0,0, no? 0,0. This is my y-axis, but I don't care. 1, 2, and negative 3. We have the vertical asymptote, the horizontal is in 2, but I don't care. Entonces you select, for example, for finding additional point, maybe you select negative 1, and you select -4 or -5 or negative whatever. So you select one guy after the 0, maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. We make a decision now. And one guy in between 0, -1, -2, and after -3, -4, -5. Okay, this is, keep in mind, this is the value that we are using decimal now, no? Okay, look. So switch into decimals. Boom, bam. Okay, now decimals. Okay, this is question 11, no? Question 11. Question 11. You adding one question. 11. Question 11. Capital question 11. In question 11, my equation is, I copied the original or the, either way. Okay, first of all, I want to put on enable number 10 question. I focus is y equal is 2x over x plus 3, no? 2x using the keyboard, 2x division x plus 3. Boom! Look at that. And we have the famous point 0,0. Let me write here no y's, you know, because this is helpful, useful to evaluate. Let me put m of x. Okay, function. Okay. Entonces 0,0 is good. The additional point is 0,0. 0,0 in red color. One more point we need. Remember, n1. N1 is comma separated by comma. I put a 1, comma, the function que es m, the name, evaluate n1. Boom, I plot this point. If you want to evaluate n2, n3, and 4, but it's okay. I realize the behavior. Okay, one more thing important, in -1 I select, no? It was in between 0 and -3. -1, -2, yeah. Open parenthesis, -1, comma, m, evaluate -1. Okay, press enter, no? Boom. Something wrong, I did something wrong. Double parenthesis, wow, why double parenthesis? No, it's okay. I forgot the parenthesis separate the point. Oh, look at that. 3 points I have in my hand. One more information we need. Well, we need the important thing. Is the vertical asymptote is at x equals -3. X equals -3. Boom. Black color dotted line. Beautiful. I want to change the color of the curve because it's black. So I don't like black for the curve. Maybe blue is good. Okay. And the horizontal line, don't forget, is y equal to, no? Y equal to. Boom. Again, black color dotted line. Because the asymptote is auxiliary contraction, auxiliary tools can help me to understand the graph. Actually, the graph is just the blue. I forgot one point after the -3, -4. Okay, let me try one more. Separate by comma, don't forget this comma, -4, comma, m function evaluate -4. I got that. Or your -5, I suppose is going down. Super. I like that. Wait, I forgot. Okay, condensing everything in example 11. Any question, guy? How do you feel? How do you feel in decimal? You practice a little bit in decimal or no? You practice. Come on, guy. Talk to me. Answer me. You practice. Yeah, it's easy. This is doing for the no middle school student, but high school student, yes. When I teach in high school, I explain this, no, and the student understand very, very well. The teenager understand. So you are better than teenager. Okay, let's go move on to the whiteboard again. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Again, we using black color. Okay, guys. Let's move on to the question 12. Question 12 is 3x squared plus 11x minus 20. Whoa, what the hell is that? This again is inequality, polynomial inequality. You have poly here, and the left hand you have polynomial. The right hand side is 0. Good. I like 0. 0 on the right hand side. The thing you should do is factorization of this polynomial. You multiply 3 times 20, I don't care the sign, it's 60. And try to find the combination. Okay, I suppose get 15 and 4, no? Let me see. Let me use it in my calculator. 15 times 4 is, yeah, 15 times 4 is 60. And somehow 15 minus 4 is 11, right? Yeah, it's the combination. You copy that. 3x squared. Okay, I do fast, but when you realize you put it here in the corner, no? 60 is equal 60 times 1. Doesn't work. 30 times 2. Doesn't work. 20 times 3. Doesn't work. 15 times 4. Good. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Some number fail because they're not divisible by 7, maybe. So you copy the first and you split 11 using 15 and 4 using the corresponding and logical sign. Okay, do 15 minus 4 is 11. So if you combine lighter this guy, again, we come back at the beginning, but no, I don't want to combine lighter, no. Basically, I do factorization by grouping, get this. By grouping this couple and by grouping this couple. And when you are doing grouping this couple, the great common factor is obviously 3x. This is x plus 5. And the great common factor I can see in the second couple is negative 4. Because negative 12 and 4 and 20 is a common factor 4, x plus 5. Let me check in just in case. See I'm doing okay or no. Negative 4 times positive x is negative 4x. Good. Negative 4 times positive 5 is negative 12. And now x minus plus 4 is 5, sorry. It's a common factor. Open the last parenthesis, 3x minus 4. Okay, this 3x is this guy. This negative 4 is this guy. Less than or equal to 0. Nice. In this moment, I enclose in the box this inequality because it's the inequality I want to work, not the original crazy stupid. Now this is start the word. Remember, you create temporary to equation, put equal to 0, and you solve it. The first solution is negative 5, and the second solution is 4 thirds. So you move 4 to the right hand side positive, divided by 3, 4 thirds. 4 thirds in decimal is 1.3 repeated. Put in the calculator, divide 4 divided by 3, 1.3 repeated, 3. And we're using this critical value to create the partition and the all real number line. Guys, I repeat one more time. The solution for this inequality is 1 part algebra and 1 part graphical. I want to see this graphic part and the solution, the answer of the test. 0 in the middle, and negative 5 is supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 5 here, partition. And 1.3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's in between 1 and 2. A little bit close to 1. Okay, this is 1.3 repeated, and this is negative. So basically, we have 3 intervals. And you select a totally arbitrary testing point inside. Suppose one good testing is negative 6. One super good testing is 0. I love you, 0. 0 is easy. And one good testing is 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. I want to. I don't know why I need or I feel comfortable when the testing point is close to this. Okay, so TP, the table. Important. Last part unimportant. Table is you put the testing at -6, you put 0, and you put 2, the 4 testing. And you evaluate one by one into the factor here. This and this. A copy. Doesn't matter the order. And total. Total is the most important column. Okay? Make a decision. What is the solution? What is no solution? Pass, fail the test. Negative 6 when you put it in here is negative. Negative 6 when you put it in is obvious with negative. That's it. 0 is positive. 0. 0 here is negative. 2 is positive. And 2 is 6. 6 minus 4. Okay, so I come back to the original. Look at that. The original is this. Not the original, you know, the inequality that enclosed in the box, because the inequality can help me to analyze the problem, no? Yes, less than, and less than means that this part is true. So the negative is true. The positive is not true. Therefore, you highlight this interval. Because 6 failed the test. 2 failed. The only guy that passed was 0. And 0 and there another value inside. The interval can have the same behavior. This is equal, therefore the endpoint is included inside the solution. So in other words, the critical value belongs to the solution. And the answer is, the final answer of this problem is bracket -5. Bracket -5. Final answer is bracket -5, comma, this weird number gets 1.3 repeated, or whatever you want, 4/3, whatever you want, in fraction, in decimal. Bracket both. Any question? Super? We are the best or no? Or you are tired? Tired or good? Feel good or comfortable? Tired? Too much? Or no? Come on. Answer me. Are you alive? You stay alive? Okay, good. Eso, bueno. Okay, good. Do you see the board? Okay, I want to erase the board. Okay. Yes, good. Let me go to this, que it's a little bit complicated. Number 13. Number 13. It's a little bit complicated. Look, 13 is x over x minus 6 less than 3. Okay. What is the classical mistake? Some people, even tutor, I can see, apply cross multiplication. No. Never cross multiplication. Because I teach you to understand this kind of inequality, the right-hand side must be 0, not 3. So you copy x divided by x minus 6 minus 3 less than 0. Now I feel much better. Because repeat 40 times, right-hand side must be 0 to start. Do you understand why? You know? I explained the idea of the level of the C, que es 0. This is the C, 0 high. So it's positive, it's up the C or under the C is negative, you know? And the table you analyze positive, negative, you know? So you need to compare with the one level. What is the level? 0 is the level. Okay? Now you're condensing this in only one compact expression. No two. No. So you find the least common denominator. And least common denominator is obvious as x minus 6. Because I suppose that 3 is a whole number and denominator is 1. And the least common denominator between x minus 6 and 1 is x minus 6. x minus 6 divided by itself, is the first denominator of the first fraction, is 1 times x is just x. Make sense. This is equal to this. Minus 3 times x minus 6. Less than 3. Everyone follow me? The algebra I did? This I suppose you know. It's an intermediate algebra, no? Manipulation, complex fraction, and the rest is pretty easy. Distribute the property, remove the parenthesis, x minus 3x plus 18 divided by x minus 6. Let me continue. Yeah, I combine later. Is minus 2 x, because x minus 3x is minus 2x plus 18 divided by x minus 6. I can see in the top we have the greatest common factor, and the greatest common factor is 2, no? 2 or negative 2, I don't know exactly. Doesn't matter what you want to factor out. See, it's 2 or negative 2. I factor out 2. See, I factor out 2. We have minus x plus 9. X minus 6. And also, I write like that. X minus 6, 2 times 9 minus. I change the order to see much better, right? So far, my confusing initial inequality is now this. 2, 9 minus x divided by x minus 6 less than 0. Oh, I enclose in one box because I want to working with this. I have a question. Please pay attention and try to answer me. I can erase these two or no? What do you think? Or no? Or it's wrong? I can or I cannot? I can. How do you know I can? Because for several reasons. Reason number one, if you divide by 2, by positive 2, of course, both sides of this inequality, 2 divided by 2, 1 disappear, right? Another possibility, remember, in the inequality, we analyze always the negative value. And the positive value is not important. It's totally irrelevant in the solution for the inequality. Only the negative is important. Si es negative 2, entonces we cannot erase. Pero si es positive 2, of course we can erase. And now, working on this expression, I can find that we have two critical values. Critical value number 1 is 9, is the 0 of the top. And critical value 2 is 6, is the 0 of the bottom. Okay. Using this idea, I make a partition. This is my famous all real number line. This is 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Partition in 6, 7, 8, 9. Partition in 9. I select totally arbitrary testing. Maybe 7 is good testing in this interval. 10, good testing, and 5, or 4, or 0. I like 0, but no, okay, fine. I prefer close to the partition. Now, ready to make it a table. TP. 5, 7, 10. Factor involved in the problem is 9 minus 6. Do you think it's totally irrelevant 2 here? To factor 2, it's always positive. I don't care. X minus 6 on top. Ah, 5 is positive. 5 and negative. Because positive divided by, in this case, division, no multiplication. Because it's rational. Okay, but it's negative. 7 is positive. 7 is positive. 10 is negative. Because 9 minus 10 is negative. And 10 here is positive, 4 is positive. And negative. I go back to the original problem. or not the original, this one is less than 0. To be less than 0 is equivalent to say que es negative. So the true guy is a negative. Because in this case, less than 0. So the true guy is this guy and this guy. Is it true? He said, no, this is false. And you highlight this interval. Case 5, pass the test. This interval is to negative infinity. Continue forever in that direction. 7, no. 7 failed. 10 pass. But it's from 9 to positive infinity. What about the endpoint? This is the complicated part. 9 is included. No. Sorry. Mistake. No included because it's not equal. Si es no equal, entonces es always paréntesis. That's what is my final answer. My final answer is from negative infinity to 6 is the testing point, is the critical value. So no included because it's not equal. Union 9, infinity. Final answer. Wow, amazing. Any question? How do you feel in this part? Never cross multiplication. This is totally stupid. And you never get answer. Do you understand why we cannot do cross multiplication? Because the inequality is picky. The inequality is very, very picky. You apply cross multiplication and you know that when you have inequality and you multiply by positive, the inequality sign stays the same. But when you multiply by negative, it
Can we
changes.
take a picture before clear, Professor?
Almost I erase. Come on, take a picture.
Professor, a question like this, question this a little bit complicated. Is that going to be on the test that you're going to present?
Absolutely.
Okay, so something like this. Okay.
My review is very, very familiar with the test. The thing you see in the review with another number, maybe you see in the test. That you can find one situation similar to this. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, erase. Let's do in the last one, que is a system of equations you never see in your life, but it's relatively easy. I want to explain anything now. Question number 14, no? 14. Okay, in intermediate algebra, we study the solution of the linear system of equations using 2 equations and 3 unknown. In college algebra, we extending a little bit the knowledge. 3 equations and 3 unknown. And the unknown are x, y. So we need to find x, comma, y, comma, z. We need to find one triple order x, y, z such that satisfy with the equation, no? Satisfy 3 equations. This is a system. Normally, to indicate that this is a system and not 3 equations totally independent separately, we connecting by this curly bracket indicating this is a big mathematical object, no? Okay, let me try, guys. There are several ways. There are not only one way to solve this. I want to explain my way. No, only one way I select in one moment when I did this example. But another student can using another approach, not necessarily exactly the same like me. Okay? Because look, you pick 2 equations. For example, this is the organization. I propose you go do and do it that way. Look, I copy the equation 1. I copy the equation 1. I put the number of the equation to organize the word. No? And you copy now the equation 2 again. Down. Again, repetition. Yeah, I realize that this equation 1 and equation 2 is ready for elimination if you multiply by -1. This is the multiplier. Multiply by -1 the entire equation 2. Why? Because when you multiply by -1, the entire equation 2, we have minus 2x plus 3y plus c equals 16. And this equation is exactly the same equation 2. It's equivalent. So when you multiply one equation by one number, doesn't matter get 1, get 2, get 20, get 100, the new equation is equivalent to the original equation, doesn't affect. Now, the process is you adding equation 1 plus equation 2. But no this. This is a history, this and this. And when you add this and this together, 3 minus 2 is 1x, minus y plus 2 is 2y, is, sorry, this is minus, ¿no? A ver. This is, in the original, this is plus. I'm making a mistake here. Look, when I copy, I change the sign. Sometimes I'm doing that mistake. And when you multiply by -1, this is negative. This is also negative. Yes or no? And this is positive. And this is positive. And when you add equation 1 and equation 2, now, this and this. 3 minus 2 is 1. This is minus 4. Why minus 4? Because -1 and -3. And this is cancelled. No, see. This was the intention. Elimination is the technical name. And 5 and 16 together is 21. And you get the new equation, que I want to call equation number 4. But this equation contains only 2 unknowns. So you eliminate at least one unknown. Okay, see. Now you pair two equations. In my paper, I pair number 2 and number 3. Not necessarily, another student pair number 1 and number 3. But in my paper, I pair number 2, sorry. I copy, just copy. Number 2 and number 3. Just copy. But if you, in the first couple, make a decision to eliminate C, and the second couple, you have to eliminate mandatory C again. To eliminate C, there are many ways, but in my paper, I prefer multiplication, the entire equation 2 by 4. Why by 4? Because 4 times negative C is negative 4C, and positive 4C is ready for elimination, no? So I copy, but I copy up. I copy 4 times 2 is 8, plus 12y minus 4c equal minus 64. And this is my equation 2, exactly the same. Temporarily, I ignore this equation. I pay my attention in 2 and 3. So 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3 is 9, because 8 plus 1 is 9. 14, where I come from 14, 12 plus 2, and negative 4c and positive 4c is 0, it's cancelled. That was intentionally, and negative 64 and plus 3 is negative 64. Yeah, I consider that this is my equation 5. Now this is a crucial moment in which you put together equation 4 and equation 5. And now this problem is similar to the problem we are doing before in intermediate algebra. Look at that. 9x, I copied that here, I move plus 14y equal negative 61. That is equation 5. In this case, we have a new system that contains two equations, and two unknown. Okay, so now let me see. I want to erase that part. I can realize if you multiply this equation by -9, -9 is a factor. Okay, this entire equation by -9 is -9x, because -9 times 1 is -9, plus 36y because negative 9 and negative 4 is positive 36y, and 21 times 9 is negative 189. Okay, and this is my new equation 4 after the multiplication by negative. But when you add in the equation 5 plus equation 4, wow, that part is cancelled, elimination. We have here 50y, because 10 carry that 150, yeah, 50. And here together is negative 250 divided by 50, both sides. The answer gets y equal negative. Yeah, at least we have in my hand the first value of the y. Remember, we need to find triple order, x, y, and z. I know that my solution look like that, comma, comma, 5, negative 5. Negative 5. I need to find x and z. Well, to find x and z, I propose find first x, because I come back no to the complicated original equation. No. Because the complicated original equation involves 3 variables. I go to the number 4 and number 5 involve only 2 variables. Of course, I suppose that 4 is easier than 5 because the number is smaller. So x minus 4 times negative 5, you replace y equal negative 5 here equal 21. Entonces x is equal negative positive 20 equal 21. X is equal 21 minus 20, x is equal. Okay, finally, yes. And the last step, I use the original equation. And the original equation is equation that contains x, y, and z. Suppose que I suppose que I want to select the first one. Entonces 3, look, 3 times x is 1 minus y, que y es negative 5, ¿no? Entonces, sorry, es negative 5. Be careful with the sign because the equation have a minus and y is minus 5, entonces doble minus, ¿no? Plus minus c equal 5. This is 3, this is 5, because double minus positive, minus c equal 5. Let me solve for z. Well, there are many ways. This is a minus c equal 5. Es obvio que es 3, ¿no? Pero okay. I move, for example, a minus 5. I move 5 to the left. I move c to the right. A minus 5 is 3. C is 3. Therefore, the solution is the triple order x, comma y, comma z, and x is 1, y is negative 5, and z. End the story. I bring another example. Do you understand the idea? So the idea is we have 3 equations and 3 unknowns. This is classical in college algebra. 3 equations, 3 unknowns. You pair, but you pair smart. You pair smart. Or it doesn't matter. So you pair no smart, and you are doing well, you get the same answer like me. But you pair 2 equations and eliminate 1 variable. And you pair another 2 equations and eliminate the same variable. So you get 2 new equations that contain 2 variables that's exactly the same, but because you eliminated the first pair, C, for example, in the second you eliminate C also. Okay. Now, this part is MIT 1033. 2 equations, 2 or no, elimination. Using your common sense, you know. Okay. This is confusing.
Yeah, I have a request. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a baby. Can we leave this off the test? I'm sorry. Is this going to be on the test?
No.
Okay.
No. I explained for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, because it's part of the college algebra, no? And reason number 2, I suppose in the homework online, you need to face to that problem, okay?
Yes, sir.
And the test, I promise again. The test was easy. When you see, well, no, never is easy, pero super easy, no, pero familiar, super familiar. And that part I don't cover, I emphasize in the part I consider important, no? Okay. you get a good grade in the test. Do you want to do one more or stop? One more, or we have 5 minutes, no? 5 minutes, yeah, let's do it one more. Good. Jonathan Alvarez. Jonathan Alvarez. Remember, guy, when I finish this question, you stay here. Yeah, I sent the test by another computer, and you stay here and confirmation. I got it, professor, and you can leave. Suppose an additional question. Additional question is minus x plus 2y plus c equal 1. This is equation 1. Minus 2x minus y minus z equal 3. Equation. Minus 3x minus 4y minus 3c equal 5. Equation 3. This is my system of equation. And the solution I have in my paper, I select equation 1 and equation 2. Let me try to explain why. They are no arbitrary. I using my imagination because I can see in the equation 1 and equation 2. I just copy. I can see positive z and negative z is ready for elimination. When you add in by column x, y, z, or equation 1 plus equation 2, you have minus 3x plus 1y, because it's 2 minus 1 is 1, and this is gone, equal 4. And this is my new equation. Okay? You can do it another way, you can. But I take the easy way. And the easy way, in my opinion, was select 1 and 2. So I select in the second, I select 1 and 3. What? Okay, 1 and 3. But in this case, mandatory, I need to 1 and 3. 1 and 3. And 3 is minus 3x minus 4y minus 3c equal 5. Equation 3. And then I need to eliminate the same variable, because c. So I propose you multiplication by 3, this equation. Equation 1 by 3. When you multiply the equation 1 by 3, we have minus 3x. We have 6y. We have 3z equal 3, no? And this is the same equation 1, but I multiply by 3, no? Yeah, I forgot this equation, temporary. And you focus in the new 1 and 3. This is negative 6. This is 2. This is cancelled. And this is 8. And this is equation 5. I call 5. I put together now 4 and 5. Surprise, guys. This is totally different. Okay, wait. In the equation 5 specifically, I can see that you have 2 like a greater common factor. But if you divide it by 2, so multiply by 1/2, divided by 2 is the same. The entire equation 5, surprise, look at that, minus 3x plus y equal 4. Wow, amazing. And this equation 5 is identical to the equation 4. When this situation happens, we have infinitely many solutions, no one solution. Because you put together 4 and 5, well, it's the same. The 0 equals 0. Infinity many solutions. How you write infinity many solutions? You declare one free variable. You declare one free variable. Doesn't matter what you declare, x, y, or z. I declare, for example, in my paper, I declare x. X is free. And what means to be free? Because infinity solution. So from negative infinity to positive infinity. Totally free. Because it's infinity many solution, no? But not all the point on the 3-dimension plane. No. It's one specific subset of this. Now I take the equation 4 is solve for y. For example, y is equal 4 plus 3x. Okay, you take the equation 4, solve for y, I move 3x to the other side. Okay, and this is the connection between x and y. So when you write the order pair x comma y comma c gets infinity, no one value, no one point, you copy x comma, instead of y, you copy 4 plus 3x, comma, instead of c, well, c, you plug it in c, for example, in the original equation. I select either equation, I select the first, que I consider que es easy. You copy the first equation, que es minus x plus 2 times y, but I know that y is 4 plus 3x plus c equal 1. Entonces, in this moment, I have one equation that states the relationship between c and x. The rest is just baby algebra. You apply distributive property, minus x plus a plus 6x plus c equal 1, and you solve for c. Bueno, first of all, minus 1 and sec 5, so 5x plus 8 equal plus c equal 1. C is equal 1 minus 5x minus 8. C is equal minus 5x minus 7. And C is equal minus 5x minus 7. And this is the answer, gets infinitely many solutions. Okay. Okay, not always a unique solution, maybe it's infinity many solution or no solution. But it's enough. In college, it's enough. I promise that you take 3 cálculos with me. Another teacher, I suppose, it's the same. You can see in detail that part. System of equation using more powerful tool. Doing that way is too hard and too long. Okay, guys, stay in the line. Stay with me. I want to say right now, the test. Remember, the test is due November 10 at midnight, okay? Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we start the last chapter. The last chapter.
Professor, you will send us the YouTube video like last time.
Yeah. Normally, okay, normally, look. Normally, every day I posted daily the video in Blackboard. But in YouTube, I take a